the word that comes to my mind is exhausting. Like, I think that whole first week was a total blur for me. I just remember landing and going, oh my gosh, like, I've never been anywhere without my parents, like a vacation wise, you know what I mean? And my family, and the next time I get on this plane, it's gonna be over. Like, 18 months is gonna be gone. And so that kind of like freaked me out. But inside, I was so excited, and I knew I just was gonna be there to work and just, you know, have fun and do what the Lord wanted me to do. But I just remember landing and meeting my mission president, and we were with a lot of missionaries, and he just had this huge smile on his face, and the APs were there, and my mission president's wife was there, and just like so exciting, so exciting. And then we went to the mission home, and we had interviews, and what did we do? We had interviews and trainings, and everyone's falling asleep on each other. We're just exhausted. But then the next day was transfer meeting, and they had like, everyone's in the gym, and it's like, you can just feel this like great energy, great vibe. Everyone's so excited to see each other. And the new missionaries are on the front row, and the departing missionaries are on the front row. And the departing missionaries would get up to the podium and give their like departing advice and be crying, and all of us are crying for like the wrong reason. We're like, we just want to go home, and they're like, we don't want to go home. Anyways, I just remember sitting there going, oh my gosh, like, I don't know any of these people. I am in a completely different place. But then it was just like so calming at the same time, if that makes sense. Just knowing I was exactly where I needed to be. Anyways, they, like, to figure out your trainer and everything, they gave us like a letter, and we'd go up to the podium or pulpit and read it. And it's kind of like a mini mission call. It'd be like, dear Sister Oldroyd, you're hereby called to serve in the da-da-da area, and your trainer is Sister so-and-so. And then their trainer would like go running up, and just so exciting, screaming, happy. Anyways, I actually knew my trainer before, and so that was a tender mercy. Just like being able to just like have a little connection. We didn't know each other super well, but enough that like we had a lot in common, and we'd hung out before. So that was really good. But yeah, just like going to that new area, and you just get thrown into it so quick, and it's just life. Okay, so I served 7.5 months in a place called Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It's maybe like 40 minutes from Nashville. And then I got moved to a place called Clarksville, Tennessee. It's on the border of Tennessee and Kentucky. And so we're in Kentucky sometimes. And then I served in Nashville. The area was Nolensville, but we lived in like Nashville. And then I moved to Cookeville, Tennessee. Okay, so being in Tennessee, I didn't realize that it was the Bible Belt. So I just remember going there, and there was so many churches. And I was like, wow, there's so many good people here. That's the first thing that went through my mind. And I didn't realize that like none of them were Mormon churches. And I was like, okay. And I remember the first day my trainer gave me a pass-along card to give away, and we were at a restaurant. A member had taken us out, and she's like, go give that to that table. And I looked at her, I was like, well, what if they're Mormon? Like, how do you know? And she's like, oh my gosh, no one here is Mormon. Like, you just talk to everyone, and that's just what you do. Anyways, the South is really special. It is a very, very Christian area of the world, and it's so unique because there's churches all over. Like, you'd be so surprised if you went, and the people are so kind and Christ-like, and they love talking to you about religion, which is really interesting. And so that's kind of like what we had to do. We had to talk to them about their religion and then kind of build off their beliefs.